How's it going, everyone? Dave here yet again for another fast food review here at the Fast Food Review. We're at a new place that I haven't reviewed yet on this channel. It's called Cookout. And one of my Patreon subscribers said, hey, she's in South Carolina. She's like, we got Cookout here. If you got one in North Carolina, review it. And so I said, yes. And it's on a priority list. So, it's Patreon. So as you can see in front of me, I got the front dash cam running today with the dual GoPros. And I don't know if you can see like the angle-wise. We're going to put you guys more towards the left to sort of see what's going on, but in basic here, you could drive to the left or the right of this building, and if you go to the left side of the building, make sure you have a passenger because you're going to be dealing with the people in the drive-through windows on the right side, which is quite annoying. Another thing you'll see is this place is packed. It is insane the amount of cars, and in fact, if you're on Patreon, you get the extended edit with the dash cam in the back where I saw people jump the curb, and I saw a person to my left jump the curb and make a parking spot out of grass. So yeah, Patreon people are going to get just a lot of this stuff. Anyway, we're going to be getting a quarter-pound Cookout Style burger, a side order of onion rings, and then a small Coke. So we're going to wait in line. This place is just jam-packed in a popular location. We're going to go order, pay for it, get our food, and then we'll move on. See you then. Hello, can I get a... go with a regular hamburger, Cookout Style, a side of onion rings, and a small...
cheese on your burger?
Yes, please. A side of onion rings and a small Coke as well.
You want the tray?
No thank you.
Order onion rings and a small Coke?
Yes.
Alright, $8 even.
Thank you.
Welcome.
$8 even. So apparently they could have done that as a tray, which would have been $5. We'll have to do that in the future. It's nice that they at least offer that. It got completely dark behind the building. Alright, have a great day. We got our food. Let's go attempt to find a parking spot somewhere else because craziness here. So let's break this down by receipt, shall we? Cha-ching. So let's have a... this doesn't give me a full breakdown, but it comes down to $8 even. Let's see if there's something else in the bag that does break it down by receipt. Napkins, straw, onion rings, and a burger. Well, it comes down to $8. You know that. I know that. I don't know what each product costs, but in the end, $8. So this is a quarter-pound burger. It's definitely hot on one side. The other side, not so much. We'll tear into that in a little bit, but the onion rings and the Coke are an interesting little change, if you will. The Coke has like this very fine ice to it. I'm being extremely talkative today, so this is going to be a longer episode with a lot of little details. So you can sort of hear the ice. It's like really finely ground, but it really keeps the cold drink cold. Let's move on to onion rings, shall we? Onion rings from Cookout are actual onions, dipped and battered and fried. This one is extremely hot, which means it's going to burn. And it does, but it is so good. The unfortunate part about the onion rings here, I have to remove these, is that they're like McDonald's fries. They last about 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes most, and then they get wonky. When you order from Cookout, you can do multiple different styles per, like, things like hot dogs and such, and one style that they have is called Cookout Style, and oh man, this thing is hot, and it's gonna be dripping, and I'm gonna be burning my fingers. So basically, real fast, while I hold this up now, I'm gonna put it back down and let it cool, so I can actually eat it without burning my fingers off. On this burger, I believe they put a... They do a coleslaw, which is pretty darn good, and on the sweeter side, they have a chili on here. They've added cheese, onions, and I think fried pickles or something along the lines of that. But you guys can go to the website, check out the Cookout menu, as well as like the 40 different choices of milkshakes. Anyway, let this cool off a little bit. I'm gonna cool off a little bit because the car is like baking. Alright, so let the burger cool down a little bit. I got the AC on here to keep me cooler because North Carolina. Let's go in for a first bite impression of the quarter-pound burger, regular size, with cheese, Cookout Style. We truly got some onions on here. Now, they don't do those fake, like, processed ground onions and stick them back in a ring form like BK or someone do. No, they actually have real onions on here. So when you take a bite, you might get all the onions flying out. There's also, looks like ketchup and mustard in here. Definitely mustard. That's the first thing I got after the sweetness of the chili and the coleslaw. So I'm going to go for a few more bites, get more into the sandwich, come back with a few more thought opinions, and then we'll finish it off and do our final observation review thing. Holy crap, the sandwich just like exploded with onions. Half the onions came out. They're on the drip tray, which is aluminum foil in this case. And yeah, I don't think they're going back in there easily. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish this off. It's such a good burger, cheeseburger in this case. The sweetness, the saltiness, the fresh, everything's really darn good at this location. I'm gonna finish this off, come back with my thought opinions, all that jazz. Stick around. Thought opinion time. So, everyone, when I drove up, it was like a comedy show. People jumping curbs, making their own parking spots, people behind me jumping curbs, and everyone on Patreon are going to get the back dash camera, the front camera, and the camera that I pointed towards the person that made their own parking spot on the grass. For the price of $8, I would say well worth it. That burger was packed different flavors, different layers, a lot of mustard on it. I would have went a little bit lighter on that personally. And when you get to like the core of the sandwich, not even the core of the sandwich, you get the onions that they put in there and they sort of start falling out. Onion rings, they died after about 5 minutes. They got all weird and nasty, and it is how it is though, I warned it. So overall, I'm giving this place a 4 out of 5 star rating. The comedy factor goes in all that when I was around there. It's just the annoying long wait time that really brings it down 1 star. And I'll have to see what the wait time is from the window to when I get the order. It's probably not that bad, but from the point that I pulled in, there was like 3 times that wait time. So maybe I'll calculate that in and give you it as a lower third rate here. Maybe? Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions from Cookout or any other places, let me know. You guys know I have a list. I tweeted it out at the FF Review is my Twitter handle, or it's linked below in the description with everything else. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, rating, subscribing. What do you know about this place? What are your thought, opinions on it? Post them all down in the comments section below, and then give me a like on the video. I'll see you next time. I've been recording for like 39 minutes.